Hello everyone, my name is Xene Shadow. Welcome to my top 20 games of 2013. Yes, now the games you're seeing on screen right now are games that did not make it to the list, but I do know they're there. Now, if there's some games that's not even on the video of this or the top 10 through 1, then I just never played them, or I honestly think they're not that good. I'm sorry, but if you think otherwise, please tell me in the comments below. But before we get to the top 20 through 11 and 10 through 1, please respect my opinions on the games that I'm talking about. And seriously, if you don't see the game you want on the list, that you think it's your opinion the best game of this year, please tell me in the comments below. Also, these games I just met honorable mentions, and now know some of these games came out last year, before years for you guys, like Pandora's Tower, Earthbound, or some stuff like that. But the new releases over here for North America, and some that just we finally got over here in North America. Now these games are all for the 360 phones, Wii U, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, and Vita. That's really it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy my top 20 games of 2013. Enjoy.
Number 20.
So Killer Instinct is that game that you just love playing as a fighting game, but you most likely feel like you want to play the Super Nintendo version better. Even though it doesn't have analog controls or thumbstick controls, the game is still good. I recommend it. It's actually good when I played of it, and the one sad thing is I get to buy every single character from DLC as in $1 or more. But I really do enjoy this game, and that's why it's number 20.
Number 19.
So Castle of Illusion HD is actually a fantastic game of the original from Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, and the Sega Mega Drive back in 1990. It is a fantastic game. I recommend it, even though it is a little pricey on XBLA and PSN and Steam as well. But it's a good game, trust me. Even though it has Disney characters, that's how the original was, by the way. It's still a fantastic game, and plus, the game is actually hard for some of those hardcore gamers that wants to play the original all over again, but in HD. Now, trust me, if you have the original, you might want to pick this up. It does have a few new elements, but I will not spoil it for you. But trust me, from a Sega fanboy as myself, I recommend it, and that's why it's number 19.
Number 18.
Alright, so before anyone starts telling me, yes, I know this is a compilation collection pack thing, but it did come out in 2013, which sold a lot. Which I know that the games originally in the collection was out like beforehand of 2013, as in Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts Reaching Memories, and Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, cutscenes only. But I'm counting it in because we never got the final mixed version of Kingdom Hearts 1. So that's the only reason it's on here. And plus, it's a really fantastic game. I really recommend it. If you never played any Kingdom Hearts game whatsoever, this is the game for you, and trust me, it is. If you have a PS3 only, and I don't know if it's going to work for PS4, I don't really know how they're going to do this thing, even though 2.5 was just announced a while ago, and I mean as in months ago, but whatever. Anyways, that's really it. That's number 18. It's fun. Play it. Now.
Number 17.
So Project Cross Zone is a game that everyone wished that was made eons ago, but we finally got it, and it's fantastic. It's not too well as in it was critically acclaimed or anything like that, but for the fans, it was good. It's an RPG style with mixed with Sega characters, mixed with Namco Bandai characters, and mixed with Capcom characters. That some characters we finally got, like Mega Man, Ulala, Ryu, and there's so many to name. I can't name them all from all the franchises, Sega, Namco Bandai, and Capcom. But trust me, this game is fantastic. It's a really good addition for your 3DS, so go pick it up.
Number 16.
DuckTales Remastered is an HD version of the original NES classic of DuckTales. That game is fantastic. I mean, they got all the original voice actors from the actual animated series on Disney Channel or something, or Toon Disney at the time. It was great. It feels like you were playing a lost episode of the actual show, but you're playing it with mechanics from the first original game, and then they added new things into the game that just made it really good. Now, for the price that's going for, I don't really feel the price. Like, it's not that good. Like, the price like $15 or $20, depending on which version you got, the hard copy or digital. But it's a fantastic game. Even though it is a short game, it's still good. I recommend it. That's why it's number 16 on the list.
Number 15.
Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus brings back the actual Ratchet and Clank, which we love and adore since the PlayStation 2 era. No more freaking full frontal assault, no all for one, no secret agent Clank, no any bullshit like that. We literally got our very first actual good Ratchet and Clank game. Not in the whole entire PS3 era. We did get some good ones, as in Tools of Destruction and A Crank in Time, but the other ones, they all just sucked. No one really liked them. I didn't even like them. I'm a big Ratchet and Clank fan. But this one is a good one. That's what they wanted to do with this title, and that's what they brung. Now, this game is so good. Just play it. Just play it. If you're a Ratchet and Clank fan, go play it. It's that good. Go get Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. Only like $30 or $40 as of right now. But I don't know for future references. But anyways, that's number 15 on the list.
Number 14.
Sly Cooper 4 Thieves in Time is a fantastic game. Now, I didn't play the whole game, but I played parts of it at a friend's house, and I played a demo. But the game is great. If you want to have that same Sly Cooper feel from the past 3 games, this is the game for you. It's available for the PS3 and the PS Vita in case you don't have one of each other. So this game is great. It continues from the Sly Cooper, era of franchise of the game, and it even tells you more things about the past games that you probably didn't know about, and including himself. That's why it's number 14 on my list.
Number 13.
Deadpool is one of my favorite Marvel characters next to Spider-Man and Wolverine because of his humor, how he's just funny in general, and he acts like Spider-Man and Wolverine mixed, basically. So he finally got his own game, and the whole game is actually based off other video games, including the Marvel franchise itself, which is really funny, and I really do enjoy the game. Now, I don't own the game, but I have played fragments of it from my friend's house and my cousin's house. But the game is great from what I know of. It didn't get the best reviews, but if you want to just have a funny, good time, humor, but it's rated M humor, by the way, some of it is, this is the game for you, because it's Deadpool and he just cannot die. That's why it's number 13 on the list.
Number 12.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies is, oh my god, fantastic. I've never got into actual Phoenix Wright as in past games. I have tried out Miles Edgeworth, Trials and Tribulations, but this game was actually pretty good. I really liked it. It actually had apparently had other past attorneys from past games, as in Miles Edgeworth himself, Phoenix Wright himself, of course, the title, and Apollo Justice, and some new girl. I'm not too sure who she is, but she's there. And it actually has some animated cutscenes in the game that I heard, and it's actually looking really good. And I actually want to try it out, but the only thing is, it is not a hard copy version, but it's only downloadable. Now, for the price it goes for, it's a little sketchy. It's $30, but that's how much it is for a new 3DS game. So, try at your own risk, because I only do hard copy games for that kind of stuff. Anyways, that's why it's number 12 on the list.
Number 11.
Oh my god. Fire Emblem Awakening is the one game that really wanted me to get a new franchise in the whole entire year. I'm serious. This game was so good that everyone that ever wanted to try out Fire Emblem game, this is the game for you to try out. No Radiant Dawn, no Path of Radiance, not even Shadow Dragon, nothing. This is the one you have to try before anything else. Because it's the newest game, it makes you treat the game as easy as possible to learn as possible, not like the other past games, because that's kind of why no one really tried it out as well. but it's also one of the best games of the year. I'm serious about this. Now, the one thing that's kind of a flaw is that it's way too long. But that might be a good thing or bad thing. But the game mechanic is really great. It's like a turn-based kind of thing, but it's great for what it is. You can make families, you can just do anything in general. I don't want to explain it well, but it's so good. This is a highly recommended game for the 3DS. My pick right there for number 11.
Number 10.
Alright, Sonic Lost World is a great game, but not too great. The game makes you go fast, but not everything makes you, well, feel like you're going fast. Maybe some of the power-ups and all that stuff will, but there'll be a lot of times it makes you go slow, like really slow. But other times, the bosses are too easy, some of the levels are way too long, and well, the replay value is there, but not too much. But the game is fantastic for what it is the visuals, music, and well, mostly everything else. So I do recommend this game, but not for how much it's going for right now as a brand new price.
Number 9.
The Wonderful 101 is a great game. It's really good. Think of it as Beautiful Joe mixed with Pikmin fused together to make this game. It's 100 superheroes, including yourself, which makes 101. To just save civilians whatsoever, and it's just a freaking greatest game. It's really great, but it does feel like you kind of don't know if it's gonna be that good of a game because of what the price is for as of right now. But it's a fantastic game. I played the demo. I really enjoyed it for what I did. I played it like 3 times, and it's just so good. I mean, it's superheroes. They have like 5 different superheroes with each technique, maybe even more. I don't even know. And each one has like power-ups of all different kinds, as in hand, gun, whip, cannon, form, anything. It's just a great game. And plus, you can get civilians that can help you out. So that's why this game is my number 9 choice.
Number 8.
Oh my god, now Rayman Origins was fantastic, but Rayman Legends boosted up phenomenal. Everyone was saying that this game was better than New Super Mario Bros. U, which just came out before this, including New Super Luigi U. But this game took it steps further and farther with the graphics, the music, the gameplay, the ideas, the puzzle mechanics. Everything was fantastic about this game. It's like the game everyone wished it could have, and this is a fantastic game. It's for multiple platforms, but if I could recommend you something, I would recommend you the Wii U version, because it was supposed to be released for the Wii U. That's what the developers wanted, but then Ubisoft had to tell the developer team to make it for each platform to get more money, which is more revenue. So I recommend getting the Wii U version because that's the one that works best. And this is mostly, people say, the best game there is because it reminds them of a Disney cartoon video game, which I can't agree anymore.
Number 7.
Tomb Raider is a game that makes me think of Uncharted, but just as good or even better than Uncharted. And I'm serious. Tomb Raider has had a lot of flaws and, well, things that we kind of don't want to play the game for. But the one thing, I guess they kind of got it right for female appearance, for guys to buy it for the girl. But that's okay. But the game is still good, even though if you don't are distracted to her at all, at her female body parts. But anyways, it does not matter. The game is fantastic whatsoever. It's good. I know they just announced a definitive edition, which is be the same thing but more, well, clear in HD or whatever. But the game is still good for whatever version you get it for. The game is fantastic. I can't recommend it how much it is. If you ever want to play a true Tomb Raider game or an Uncharted-like clone game, this is the game for you. Any console, except for Wii U, sorry. This is the game. Trust me, I love it, and you will too. That's number 7.
Number 6.
Batman Arkham Origins does not disappoint. It's exactly as good as Batman Arkham Asylum and City together. But it's an origin story, so you can't think of it as a third game for the Batman Arkham, for after Arkham City. So it's totally an origin story, so it's before Arkham Asylum, and it actually shows it's before almost anything, because he didn't even know what the Joker is, or who he is whatsoever, which is really, really surprising, because you never see that ever in a Batman game. Now, the one thing that surprised me the most about this game is that the game is actually around Christmas time. Not joking, not sure if it's Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but it's most likely Christmas night, as in Eve. So, it's really good game. It still has all the mechanics from past games, but way better, and the graphics look great for whatever version you're playing. Now, the best version is the Wii U version, but there is glitches and other things I want to say about the 360 and PS3. Don't get those. In case there's an update and patch already for them, I recommend just getting the Wii U version in general, even though the 360 version might have some bugs. Same with the PS3, most likely Wii U or PC is mostly your best bet.
Number 5.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is that good of a game. Now, it's different from the original game. It actually has missions, and then you can't really explore the entire dungeon entire mansion all in one go. But it's mostly a dungeon kind of thing, like Zelda. But it's a fantastic game. Now, some of the controls are different because it's not the GameCube controls exactly, because some of the buttons are missing from the GameCube controls on the 3DS, but it does not matter. The way they changed the format of the gameplay and the controls and just anything else in the game was fantastic and good. The game was great, the 3D visuals was fine, the music was fantastic. Everything that we wished that we had a sequel to the game came true, and this great game and fantastic soundtrack. I really recommend this game. Now, it does get harder a little bit at the very end, like it spikes up in difficulty, but it does not matter, because at that point you already have everything into your arsenal and you can beat the boss. So that's my number 5 pick.
Number 4.
Pokemon X and Y is that good of a game. It almost beat one of my favorite 2 games of all time. Pokemon 1 and 2 generation. It was so good, it's like my 3rd or 4th place next to Pokemon 4th generation, like Platinum. But it's so good. The 3D is great. The graphics, the music, the Pokemon selection, other than there is some not too good ones. But it was fantastic. They added more battle solutions, more adventure, more just thinking in general. And if you're new to Pokemon, you got so many new Pokemon that you can get used to, and old ones for peak's sakes. This one, it was jam-packed with everything from past Pokemon games other than walking around with your Pokemon, and that's why this is number 4.
Number 3.
Pikmin 3 is that good of a game. It's fantastic, actually. So good that I actually think it's better than Pikmin 1, which a lot of people mostly maybe will agree with me with that. Pikmin 1 is my favorite, but mostly the community's favorite Pikmin game. Pikmin 2 was really, really long, but it wasn't too great either, other than showing off the new Pikmin as in purple and white. But this time we got a brand new Pikmin. We got, 2. Wing Pikmin, which is the pink one, and Rock Pikmin, which are literally rocks. But this game was great. They have everything together. They brung the first 2 games all together in one and made some of the dungeons make you literally think and make into a 3D environment. It looked like even like the maps were longer, and it was fantastic. And it's still a great game. It has so much replay value, and Nintendo keeps releasing new DLC for like every freaking month, and it's almost been out for not even a year, and it's fucking crazy. This game is fantastic. I recommend it so much, and this is number 3, and it might be one of the best Pikmin games there is. Number 3.
Number 2.
Holy shit, this is the first Zelda game I actually really enjoyed in the last like 10 years, from like Majora's Mask, and like it's, oh my god, it's just that good. I don't have nothing to say about it. It's a sequel to A Link to the Past. Of course it'd be that good, hopefully it was, but it was, and I totally recommend this to anyone. It was one of the first games I really got addicted to, at least playing 3 hours into. This is my number 2 choice. Before we get into number 1, let's do a recap. Number 20, Killer Instinct. Number 19, Castlevania starring Mickey Mouse HD. Number 18, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. Number 17, Project Cross Zone. Number 16, DuckTales Remastered. Number 15, Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus. Number 14, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Number 13, Deadpool. Number 12, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Number 11, Fire Emblem Awakening. Number 10, Sonic Lost World. Number 9, The Wonderful 101. Number 8, Rayman Legends. Number 7, Tomb Raider. Number 6, Batman Arkham Origins. Number 5, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Number 4, Pokemon X and Y. Number 3, Pikmin 3. Number 2, The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. And number 1, Super Mario 3D World was everything that none of us would actually expect it would be, other than looking up reviews. Super Mario 3D World brought back every single aspect and feature from every single past Mario game, like ever. They brought back Mario Brothers 2, the Doki Doki Panic version. They brought back the original. They brought back 3, World, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, Double Dash. They brought everything like Mario Kart to golf to tennis to basketball to just sports mix to even London Olympic Games and even more. There's so many references in Mario. There's even some Zelda references and other Nintendo references in the game. And it's a 4-player cooperative play, which you can play with 4 friends, possibly even 5. I don't really know. But it's so good. There's Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and a 5th collectible, unlockable character. If you don't want to hear it, it's fine. I'm not going to say it. But this game is great. The story is great. The graphics look fine. The sound is awesome. It's just fantastic. It's the number 1 best game of this year because everyone can play this game, and it's just going to be a blast. And it's even hard for you completionists to want to beat the game 100%. To see if you could do it, and if you do, you get a gold star. Literally, 5 of them. That's my number 1 pick of 2013.
Farewell. Chaos Control!